I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Again, thank you so much for joining me today for this webinar. Um, and I hope you're having a good morning so far. My name is Vipasha, and I'm a product marketer with Zoho Campaigns. And joining me today is Emmanuel, who is from the customer support team. And we will be taking you through the migration that is due on September 30th, while I'll be taking you through the presentation and guide you through the nuances of these two features. Emmanuel will be answering your questions. Um, so you have a Q&A tab that you could see on your screen. So while I present, you can ask questions simultaneously, and you would be getting a response from the team. We'll also have a dedicated Q&A session in the end, wherein you can, we'll have a dedicated time where you can ask all your queries, and we can clear all your doubts. So let's begin. Now, today we will be discussing about two of our main features that were updated last year. One is the topic management, and one is the CRM Zoho Campaigns sync setup. So we will understand what were the limitations of the previous setup, what were the challenges faced by a customer in our previous setup, and how we have tried to rectify it and made it simpler for our customers. Like I said earlier, we will also have a Q&A session where you can answer, you can get your queries answered. Now let's talk about topic management. What exactly is topic management? If I were to draw parallels, I would compare it to a news portal. So when you log in, you are presented with options, topics such as, say, politics, sports, entertainment, editorial, and so on. You choose the area of your interest, and you get the news, get the content accordingly. You get the content that you are interested in. Similarly, that's how topic management works in email marketing in Zoho Campaigns, wherein as a sender of emails, as a business, you categorize your email content in different segments, which could be newsletter, product updates, sales and offers, webinar, up to you. So the way you, this is how you segment your or segregate your content, and then the audience get to choose their area of interest, and they would choose what kind of content they would like to receive from you. So this could be done in two ways. In either you assign topics to the contacts, or or your contacts get to choose the topics that they are interested in. So in campaigns, it is done by creating a hierarchy, which I will explain in detail. And then you associate topics to your contacts, and while sending campaigns, you get to assign a topic to a given campaign. I'm going to explain all this in detail in the demo. This is just a walkthrough of what we are going to talk in this webinar ahead. Now let's talk about the old approach. Earlier, if you have not updated already, if you're an old setup, the topic management was not mandatory for any organization. You could choose to have it or not. And if you choose to have a topic, then the topics you create is associated at the list level. In the sense, for every topic you create, you have to associate to a different list. So for instance, if you have three topics, for example, newsletter, sales, and webinar, you will have to create three separate lists for them and associate it to the according topic. Now, what happens is a contact might be part or might be interested in two topics initially, and they subscribe to those topics, and then they later decide to change. So what happens is when they go to unsubscribe, when they go to unsubscribe or change their preference in in the footer, if their topic is enabled, they get to see all the list and topic associated. If they are not, if you have not enabled your topics, then whenever a user goes to unsubscribe, they could see all the lists that you have, and that could be very confusing for the end receiver, because there will be an array of a list of data presented in front of them, and that could be confusing. So we try to rectify it, because the challenge was the abuse and complaints and deliverability. So when you reach out to your audience with the content that they are interested in, chances are high that they will engage better with your content. If that happens, then obviously your domain reputation improves, and it ensures that all your emails, the marketing emails or the bulk emails that you send to your contacts, land in their inbox and nowhere else. In case when they are unable to unsubscribe, or when they have confusion with changing the topic preferences, there are chances they might be frustrated and mark you as spam, or a case of abuse complaint. All this will lead to a bad domain reputation, and as a business, as an email marketer, as a marketer, you do not want that to happen. So what changes have we made? Before getting on to what changes have we made, let's talk about the structure of topic management that we already have, and then we continue to have in the new setup also, which are the two types of topic management hierarchy. One is brand topics, the other is brand product topics. In case of brand topics, if you are a brand that sells a single product, say for example a Netflix or a Spotify, they are a single product brand, and they have not branched out their tentacles into other areas. So you could choose a brand topic a hierarchy there. In case if you are a company like Zoho. Zoho is the mothership, and under Zoho you have several products like Zoho CRM, Zoho Campaigns, Zoho Books, and so on. Then you can opt for brand products topics. So under one brand you can create multiple products, and under each product you can create multiple topics. So this is what brand topics hierarchy looks like. You have a single brand and you can see multiple topics here, and you can go ahead and add more topics. In case of brand product topics, you could see that we have multiple products listed, and say Zilka Fashion being the mothership. Under Zilka Fashion you have Zilka Clothing, Zilka Cosmetics, Zilka Style, and under each product you could create multiple topics. Now, what are the key changes? The most important change is the association of the list and the topic has been changed. So the the topic is independent of the list. Now, topics can be assigned at a contact level and not at a list level. So, a list can have contacts from who have subscribed to different topics. So when a contact unsubscribes, they are unsubscribed from the organization. And in case if an organization does not have a topic, now we have made a topic mandatory. In case if someone is yet to create a topic, then marketing becomes the default topic. Another important change that we have made is that an email campaign has to be associated with a topic. So if a user send out an email campaign to a list, then only those contacts who have associated with the topic that you have assigned to the campaign will get the emails. I'll just explain this to you by this image. Say, for example, I have an email list A. Email list A has four kinds of contacts. One group are those who have subscribed to the newsletter topic. They have shown interest in newsletter topic. There are other group of people who have unsubscribed from the organization. The third set of people are interested in marketing. They want to receive marketing related content. And the fourth segment of people are those who have not subscribed to any topic yet. So if I wish to send a newsletter to them, then let's see who will receive this email. The group who have chosen newsletter as a topic will receive the email. Those who have chosen to unsubscribe from the organization will not receive this email or any other email from the organization because they have chosen to unsubscribe from the org. The third set of people will also not receive the email because they have shown interest in marketing related content and not newsletters, so they will not be receiving this email. Now, the fourth segment of people who have not assigned, who have not chosen any topic or have no topic assigned to them will also not receive the email until they are manually subscribed to the newsletter topic. So here, with this new topic management setup, you meet your subscribers in their inbox on their own terms. The power is on the receiver, whether they want to receive emails from you or what kind of emails they want to receive from you. Now, I'll take you to a quick demo how topic management works. So I've created this test account and this account has the new topic management setup. I have already migrated. So to work on topic, the first thing is to go to contacts, manage topics. Now, like I said, I have not created topic beforehand. So the default topic in place is marketing. Now, this is the brand topic hierarchy. I am a single product brand, and this is my default topic marketing. I can choose to further add, say, similarly, I can add multiple topics to this hierarchy. Now, I have decided to expand. I have expanded, and now I have multiple products under one brand. What I can do is I can choose to go the brand product topics hierarchy. So what I do is I group topics under a product. Let's say my main brand is Zilka, and this is Zilka Fashion. Hmm. A brief description about your product. And like you can see, a product is created and under it you can find the topics. Now, if I want to add another product, I have branched out to cosmetics. So I can say Zilka Cosmetics. Small description. And you see a topic's created, and then I go ahead and create another topic for it. So as you can see, you have the option to add multiple products and multiple topics under it based on the kind of content you create at your end. Now, once this is set, you have all your topics in place. So how do you assign topics to your contacts? So there are different ways of doing it. I will show you one by one. So you could go to all contacts. I apologize, issue with the internet. I will just Yeah. So we are in all contacts tab. I could manually choose and assign a topic, or if I have a specific requirement, I could can do advanced search. So let's say I will search on the base of tags that I have given. So I'll choose contacts who are frequent visitors, and these contacts have to be added by me. Okay, so these are the contacts who have tagged as frequent visitors. I can select all, and then just now the topics I created, I can assign a topic, and I choose the lawful basis of communication. So all these contacts have consented to receive emails from me, and then I will save. So the topics have been assigned to the contacts who were tagged as frequent visitors. Now, in case if you already have a list, so let's say I go to manage list. Uh, I choose a list and then choose all contact. All I have to go is more, assign topics, and choose and save. Oh, I can add multiple topics even from both Zilka Fashion and Zilka Cosmetics, and then save. Right. Now, the next way is when you have a sign up form. So, when you get data through a sign up form, you can assign topics there too. So, you can go to contacts, sign up form. Already have a form in place. See, you have the option to associate to a topic. Again, it is not mandatory. You can choose if you have a sign up form in a specific page that is marketing related, and you know what kind of content you want to send to them, you can assign topics right here. Another important thing is when you import contacts. So if I go to all contacts again, or let's see if I go to the list. I have no contacts here right now. If I wish to import contacts, or if I want to sync contacts, let's say, again through a sign up form or add contacts, you will have the option to assign topic. I just showed you how to assign a sign up form to a topic. So you could do it while importing contacts. Another thing you could do is while creating a campaign, you will have, it is mandatory now to assign a topic while creating a campaign. So email campaign, I create a campaign, a regular campaign name. And now it's a mandatory requirement to add a topic here. So let's say I want to assign newsletter to them. And then you can go ahead and create your email campaign like you usually do. Now, this is what you do from your end to assign topics for your contacts. But what happens when the power is in with the customer to choose the kind of topic that they would like to receive? So this is an email, and here you find an update preferences option in the footer. Yeah. So once you click here, you have a list of topics that you've created. They get to see the kind of content that you choose, the kind of content that you send out, and then they get to choose what they're interested in. So they both in Zilka, so they're no longer interested in marketing, they are interested in newsletter, and then they get to save the preference. So this is how topic management works. So this is the basic outline. So if you have not moved to the new setup yet, um, you can see on your old on your dashboard, you could see something like a notification like this: action required. You could go here and migrate right away, or you have the option migrate from here. So either you can click here and migrate, or click here and migrate. So say I decide to migrate, it gives me all the details of the changes being made in the new setup. It takes a couple of minutes to fetch data. And once that's done, I apologize again. There's some issue with the internet right now in my office. So this is what happens. You will migrate and you will get a notification here which says that you have already migrated. I try to refresh again and see if it works. Yeah, so the topic management has been updated. You can see the tick mark here, which shows that you have already migrated to the new setup. And yeah, you will get a notification that you are migrated to the new topic management. So this is how topic management works. I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now, and you can go ahead and ask your questions. And I'm sure Emmanuel has already been answering your questions, but yeah, you can, if you have more questions, more queries, you can go ahead and ask. Um, and then we'll take a few minutes break and then move to the CRM sync setup. I see a lot of you have requested for the recording of the webinar. The recording will be sent to all those who have registered. Um, uh, we'll try to send it within a couple of days. So I hope the topic management was clear, and we will move to the CRM sync setup. Now we would discuss the Zoho CRM integration. A lot of our customers use CRM and we take their feedback very seriously. Um, so if you've noticed in Zoho CRM, when you try to integrate with Zoho Campaigns, the old approach is to have two kinds of synchronization. One is instant and the other is periodic. In the instant sync, modules like leads, contacts, and the custom module, it can be synced immediately. And in the periodic sync, modules such as lead, contacts, custom module, accounts, and deals are uh, synced with the CRM at weekly, daily, or a monthly interval, depending on you. So now this setup or this function had its own set of challenges in terms of user experience. So in the previous model, if you had to see the challenges in the previous module, there were predefined limitation in terms of the number of syncs that you could create and manage for individual modules. Also, there were limitations to the number of syncs you could create for your entire organization. The number of syncs you keep active at a given time was also something that had a limit. So we wanted to exclude that factor and make it at a one-stop destination for all data sharing and synchronization. So we have come up with a system that only instant synchronization will be active now. We have eliminated the periodic sync, and only instant sync will be active right now. Now, what happens is when you bring any contacts from Zoho CRM to Zoho Campaigns, you have to pay only for the marketing contacts. So now, when we have reduced the number of things, so the common question that most customers ask us, that if they bring all their data from CRM to campaigns, will they have to pay for all of the contacts? The answer is no. You can sync or you can import all your contacts as non-marketing contacts, and in campaigns there are simple process to convert. You can choose to convert your non-marketing contacts to marketing contacts, and you will only have to pay for the marketing contacts. So this can be done in two ways: regular criteria and a combination of segments and workflow. I apologize. Yeah. So we'll go through the demo of how the sync works. Let's see. Yeah. So anything to do with CRM and Zoho Campaign Sync, you have to go to Contacts and Sync Services. This is an account where we have already set up the new sync. So a new CRM setup. So everything is in place right now. So I already have two syncs in place. So now I have to create a new sync. So like I said, now you can import only three kinds of modules. One is leads, contacts, and a custom module. In this case, I have created a custom module in Zoho CRM called social media leads. So you could import only these modules from CRM to campaigns. So let's choose leads. Now, associating these contacts to a list is not mandatory right now. You can choose to associate them to a list if you already have an idea, or else you could just import them in your CRM, in your campaigns. I'm sorry. Then you choose whether to mark it as marketing or non-marketing. Like I said, in campaigns, you have to pay for only those contacts that are marked as marketing, and you do not have to pay for non-marketing. But if you are importing contacts in bulk, you might not be sure what is marketing and what is not. So you can initially import your contacts as non-marketing and then later change it to marketing. So we go to non-marketing. Now, you can opt for this field. What it does, when you remove a mapped value in CRM, it will erase that from campaigns too. The other options we have is exclude opt-out contacts. Now, what it does is, if any contact who has chosen to opt out from the sales emails in CRM will be excluded in campaigns too. They will not be imported to campaigns to even receive marketing emails. Now, the second option is, in this option, you tell the system that in future, when any contact changes their mind and chooses to opt out from emails that they receive in CRM, sales emails that they receive in CRM, they do not want to receive the same emails in campaigns too. So you can choose the option to opt them out also. Those who choose to opt out from CRM in the future, they will automatically be opted out from campaigns. Once you have this in place, you can go to next. Yeah. Now, mapping the field becomes very important for the system to understand the data. Say, for instance, in CRM, you might have a field marked as email, uh, but in campaigns, the same thing is contact email. So, this tells the system that both are the same, and it is to make the data transfer easier. So, you can map more fields. Say, for instance, if you have a field in CRM and that field is not available in campaigns, then you can do this. Say, for instance, a data called number of employees is not available in campaigns. So I would just create a new field and the data will be copied here, and then you can add that field. Oh, that already exists in campaigns. So something, say unsubscribe time. Yeah, you can add that, and that field will be added in campaigns too. Now you can initiate the sync. Here you get all the data related to your synchronization, field mapping, sync history. Um, it takes a little time to show that. So yeah, you can go ahead and edit it. So once that's done, you can go to setup. Now, I'll tell you the importance of this. So in the previous steps that I showed you, it defines the flow of data from Zoho CRM to Zoho Campaigns. Now, in this setup, you can decide how the data flows from campaigns to Zoho CRM. This is so now in this new setup, we have an option that if somebody opts out from Zoho Campaigns, uh, either an email opt out field they become a part of the email opt out field in Zoho Campaigns, or you can create a custom field in Zoho CRM. If somebody chooses to opt out from marketing emails in Zoho Campaigns, then by choosing these options, you can tell the system how the data is relayed to the CRM. So either you create an opt out field or create a custom field in Zoho CRM for the opt out contacts. Now you save the changes. Once the setup is in place, now we look at how to convert your non-marketing contacts to marketing contacts. Now you have imported all your contacts, marking them as non-marketing. Now we'll see how to move them, change them to marketing contacts. Yeah, I hope the screen is clear now. Yeah. Now we can go to contacts. So these are marked as marketing. Now I want to see the non-marketing contacts in place. So these are the non-marketing contacts that I have here. So now what I can do is I can either manually choose if I know which contact to convert, or do an advanced search. Let's say I can go to contact, or let's say field. Say I say job title is choose this option too. Yeah. So these are the marketing managers that were in my non-marketing contacts, and I want to convert them into marketing contacts. So I choose them, and I have the option to change their subscription type. Simple. Now, the other option is a combination of segments and workflows. So, as you know, you have the option in Zoho Campaigns to create a segment of a list. So you could have already a segment in place. You can create another segment, say based on country. And you can go ahead. Okay. Yeah, and you can create segment like this. So once you have your segment in place, and you've segmented all the contacts that you think should be marketing contacts, then I just want to check now if everyone can hear me. If you can give a thumbs up. Okay, great. All right. Moving on. Yeah, so we have a segment in place. Now we'll go to workflows. Now, workflows is an excellent feature that we have included in Zoho Campaigns that helps you automate all your processes, including changing your contact subscription status. So I create a workflow. We have pre-designed workflows, but for this, I'm going to create a custom workflow. I'm going to try this again. Yeah. So here, your trigger could be enter a segment. You get to choose the segment. So I choose the segment, say job titles, and save it. Then I go to action and I choose subscription management. And then I just have to drag and drop here. You can go to configure and change them from non-marketing to marketing, and you can also add topics here. If you have your contacts as non-marketing, you can change marketing, you can change them to non-marketing. You can choose from all the options here and save. Now it is again as simple as this, the moving of non-marketing contacts to marketing and vice versa. So now we'll see how to migrate, and I hope it works this time with the CRM sync. So we saw here the topic management is already migrated. Now we'll see how CRM works. Again, either you go to action required, click here, or go to contacts, sync services, and you can migrate from here. So let's try to migrate. So before you migrate, this page gives you all the information that you require to know. Um, all the details that we have already explained in the presentation. So you can thoroughly read through this and then proceed. So once you move to the new setup, you can't reverse the action. You will continue to be part of the present day updated setup. So think So since I have no things already in place, so I'm not able to show anything right now, but all the old things that you have, you will see in this page. So the process again is just a two-step process. So that's about it from the Zoho CRM sync setup. Um, Please go ahead and ask questions. I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. And you can please ask any doubts, any questions that you have. We'll try to answer them. So the new migration, so we introduced all these changes last year, and we had almost a year's time for our customers to migrate. So the deadline is 30th September. But if you still need time, there's an option that you could extend your deadline. On 30th, you will get a notification, and you will have an option to extend further. So you can extend further and take time to continue with the migration. And yes, the recording of this webinar will be sent to all the registrants in a couple of days. Hi Gaurav, yes, someone will be answering your questions soon. We request you to ask migration related questions. We will have webinars for other topics too soon, which we'll keep you posted about. But here we are only discussing migrated topic management and CRM integration related questions. So request you to please stick to that. All right, we'll take questions for another 5 minutes, and then we can end this webinar. Please feel free to write to us at support@zohocampaigns.com in case of any queries, or you can write to either of us answering your questions, and we'll be happy to reply back. I've shared our email IDs. Like I said again, please feel free to reach out in case you have any queries. We'll be happy to help anytime. All right, looks like we have addressed most queries. Um, Again, please feel free to write to us if you still have any doubts, and we'll try to get back as soon as possible. Thank you again so much for joining us today. Thank you so much again for your time, and hope this session was helpful. And and we look forward to talking with all of you again. Have a great day. Thank you.